Jerry Jones said they have a chance to be a better team than they've been the past several years. Gil, do you believe this?
It's like, it just sounds like that X line, when you leave a relationship and your ex tells you that she's about to be happier and it's about to be a better place, and we know we know that's a funny line. You know what I mean? It's just your last 4 years. You didn't change anything, right? Like,
not yet.
Your team was built off your offense, right? You're small defensively, so you can be fast, right? But you're built your team for holding the ball, scoring points. They couldn't do that, right? Even in the playoffs, you're talking about the defense held teams under 20 points a few times in playoff matchups. The offense couldn't score, right? So when you're talking about we're gonna be better, did you trade Dax too? He's still there, right? Yeah. You're talking about a guy who gets an A in the class, but he always fails the exams, right? He just doesn't know. There's just some guys, when the pressure gets on, they don't know how to turn up, and that's just him. Don't really know him much, but I can just look at you. You don't have that it. Right, you're very good in regular season, and then something clicks in, the playoffs, pressure gets on, someone cuts off something, and when this gets cuts off, you don't know how to perform here, right? He's not. It seems like he's more black and white than a gray type of talent. Yeah. So if you didn't change that part of your football team, then I don't see how you think you're going to be successful.
Quick question. I'm gonna let Skip go. You said, I love what you said, Gil. You said he does great in the regular season and the playoffs hit, and he just, man.
You're talking about Dak.
Dak, right?
He's 2-5 in the postseason.
Dax.
Right, Dax.
You got to add an S.
Okay, Dak.
Right. when he plays like he played last year, you add it. So people
Dax
know it's
like
okay.
sucks.
Yeah. The
okay,
S.
let's say Dax, right?
Yeah.
The question's about Micah. And guys being guys, whereas regular season versus postseason. Micah's a pass rush specialist. What was that stat you had, Skip, about Micah in the playoffs? He got how many sacks?
1 sack in 4 playoff games.
Okay, so we giving Dak hell, but we giving Micah leeway, and this is what you do as a special. This is your special.
Because I know, but I know
they always damn losing, and everybody running the damn ball against the Cowboys in the playoffs.
Exactly. So that's how we got better. We have money to fix the problem.
No. They've been holding teams. I know Skip Bayless over there. How many times did the defense held them under 20 points in the playoffs, but the offense couldn't score?
While Micah's been there?
Yeah. Like 4 out of 7. What was that?
There was one at San Francisco. They lost 22 to, was it?
It was like 24 to 17 or something close.
Yeah, They held them under 20. They did. The defense played well enough to win the game. Dak was miserable in that game.
I feel like against both San Fran games, the defense played well enough to win, but Dak really laid the egg.
Yeah, but
San Francisco ran for 180 yards in the one at Dallas, so that's not good enough.
But shit, they put him in position to win the game, and Dak ran out of time.
Yeah.
You know
he couldn't get the ball spot.
He's still so. I don't know. I feel like, are they a better team? Thursday, are they going to be a better team? Or are we talking about years down the road?
This year.
This year?
Yeah.
Fuck no, they're not a better team. Thursday will not be a better team because they got Kenny Clark for Parsons. They don't got shit else. Everything else is future. That's why the trade is so bad. The timing of the trade sucked. If they would have did this shit in March, maybe they would be a better team right now because they might have some good free agents. Yeah. They might have more draft picks. They could have did something with one of them ones, got more draft picks. They might be a better team now.
Yeah.
But you traded everything right before the season, and everything is in the future. So Thursday, when they play the Eagles, they will not be a better team. And to Parsons' point, shit, 3 out of his 4 years he been with the Cowboys, they've been top 10 in points and defensive scoring. They've been top 10.
Top 10.
So it wasn't like they just tried. You can run the ball all you want. If you got 18 points at the end of the game, we fine with that. Run for 180 and have 18. We're going to be a top 5, top 10 scoring defense, and we can live with that. You know what I'm saying? So they've been first in takeaways 2 out of his 4 years. They've been leading the league in sacks 2 out of his 4 years. So they bad, but I mean, they not just fucking bottom of the barrel defense. You know what I'm saying? We try to put them bottom of the barrel because they can't stop the run. Everything else they do is solid. I mean, bring in Kenny Clark and keep him.
Yeah.
Like, bring him some help inside and keep him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like the trade was so late. Fuck no, they won't be better on Thursday versus the Eagles.
That's
because they did it too late.
Organizationally, the Cowboys, every year there's 5 to 7 real contenders. The Cowboys wasn't one of them this year anyway. They're not in win now mode, but the Green Bay Packers are. So that's what I'm saying. The trade, to me, the timing is okay because we're not in win now mode anyway. We're improving. So I know once I get rid of him and get these picks, I can't use these picks tomorrow. I got Kenny Clark now, but he's going to be my foundation to help bolster my run game as we move forward. Now I get these picks. Whereas Green Bay said,
29.
I need to use
Bro, you could
Micah
have came
now.
with Kenny Clark and Quay. Do this shit in March. Bro, you could come with, I can't just trade Parsons and come with
Well, at that point,
Clark.
Micah hadn't demanded a trade.
Bro, give me Kenny Clark and Quay. I need your Mike and your D tackle if we want to stop the run. Like, bro, you could have did that shit way better, bro. Everybody in win now mode, bro. Ain't no fucking.
But Micah didn't demand a trade.
Bro, you got real vets on that team, bro. Ain't no damn rebuild mode in Dallas. They got enough people to win right now.
You got to think, Jerry's thinking, man, we going to get this deal done. We going to get this deal done, whatever. But then once communication, here's what everybody has to understand about NFL contracts. I understand a lot of y'all just read the TV and it say, guaranteed this, and this. But they don't read the fine print that says up to, which means escalators, which means he has to get this done to get this much money. Jerry's words were, I will give you the highest guaranteed of any non-quarterback. Guaranteed. Okay, if I give Skip a 4-year contract and I give Keeb a 6-year contract, your guarantee won't be as high as his because he's got more years, more money, more guarantee. The communication breakdown was, if Micah is who he believes he is, which is, I'm going to dominate for 4 years, these next 4 years, I'm coming back, I need more money. Jerry said, y'all forget, Jerry is a businessman first.
Right.
So I'm going to give you more years. The guarantee is going to be freaking incredible. Look at this. Look at what it says on the headline. He got guaranteed more money. This is the highest guarantee of all time. But Micah's thinking, yeah, that's cool, but I don't want 6 years. I want 4 because I want to come back to the table.
Right.
And that's where the breakdown came. So Jerry,
you had an idea this could happen in March when he sat in your office and you've been talking to Malaga. You've been talking to him since March. So if you're a businessman, it's bad fucking business to make that deal in September, right before the season. You basically saying, all right, fuck this season. Let's just get ready for a rebuild.
Hey, man, he been saying that for 30 years.
Diggs ain't trying to hear that shit. CD not trying to hear that shit. They trying to win right now, like everybody else. Bro, you got to do that shit in March, bro. You could have more than just a right guard as a draft pick. You could have Kenny Clark and Quay. You could have way more if you do this shit in March. You know what I'm saying? So Jerry is a great businessman. You know what I'm saying? Bring Nike to the league, fucking Pepsi, all that. But that was a bad business move to trade him in September.
For this season,
right?
Like,
he
come on,
offered
bro.
him in March silly money. And
when he refused it, you should have knew.
Okay, well, that's what happened. And then he came to his senses because he loves Micah like a great-grandson. He does. He'd spoiled him. He had coddled him. He had patted him on the back. You watch the documentary. If you see the episode 8, they get blown off the field. They're down 27-0 before halftime of a home playoff game as the 2 seed against the 7-seeded Packers. And in the locker room after the game, Jerry sidles up to Micah and puts his arm around him and says, no matter how bad that got, it wasn't your fault. And I'm watching the documentary because I'd never seen that footage because that was Netflix personal footage. And I said, what? It was a lot of your fault. You didn't show. You ghosted your own defense in a home playoff game that you were 7-point favorites at home. So, okay, I'm going to go back to Kenzie's question about are they going to be better? And I'm going to tell you why they will be better. But first, let me read this quote, because this is a text I got from my brother Lil Wayne. This is after I posted my first video.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, so he texts me after he sees my first video saying, good riddance and good luck to the Packers, because remember, Lil Wayne, born and raised a Packer fan.
Yep.
Okay, so he's crazy about the Packers. And he texts me, Skip, you tripping. Worst record in the league, definitely last in the division.
Facts.
We traded a 30-year-old very good player, he's actually 29, but I'll give him that, for a 26-year-old unbelievable player. I think Dallas' star just fell. You are no longer the Cowboys, you are the fallen stars, and we are the shooting stars. In the words of a true cowboy, bang, bang. Okay? So I'm going back and forth, and I won't tell you what I texted him back because I shouldn't air it publicly.
Little Wayne get smoke for that one.
Yeah.
Little Wayne got a little smoke for that one.
Kaboom. All right, so I will answer this question by saying the Dallas Cowboys will beat the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday night in Philadelphia. I'm on the record, and it's because Jerry finally did something to destroy the Dallas Country Club.
Wait,
locker room.
Thursday, 2025?
Yes, sir. Right
As
here,
in a
right
couple
now.
days from now?
Right here, right now.
In Philly?
Yeah.
Kenny Clark is that damn good.
That's Marcus Gasol in the NBA.
Come on, bro. He was
Oh,
born fat.
my God.
Well,
I will also remind you that Dak has been really quietly very good in games at Philly. In his career, he's thrown 10 touchdowns in Philly to 0 interceptions.
But it ain't about that. No,
Okay?
we can't talk about that now.
Here's what it's about. Jerry finally sent a badass message to the locker room of, I'm not going to put up with this stuff anymore. I shipped his ass to Green Bay. And you don't think that's going to refocus that locker room? You don't think they love hearing this stuff from Lil Wayne? You know, I read on ESPN yesterday that their breakdown is Dallas's defense will allow the most points in the league this year. And you just said they're not that bad. And trust me, they're going to come out with chips on shoulder pads on Thursday night because they're sick and tired of hearing they're nothing without Micah Parsons, who they knew they were nothing without when he was on the field for them. So watch what happens because they're not that bad. And you brought up George Pickens. He's going to change life in Dallas because all of a sudden you have the best deep threat in the league with a chip on his shoulder to show Mike Tomlin you're wrong and to show Jerry Jones I deserve another big contract because I'm in my contract year, right?
Well,
so
And then they have to kick the ball off.
okay, all right.
I mean,
Philly get a chance to go.
Like, I know scheduling, and just the scheduling for the Cowboys, I mean, I got them last place. They're going to be fighting with, what's that other terrible team that we talked about? Browns.
Browns.
You got him with the Browns.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No, they ain't gonna be that bad.
Oh, no, wait, hold on.
That's aggressive.
Ain't gonna be that bad.
Yeah, they ain't.
Okay, so this is the first team in NFL history that is going to play 4 consecutive games against teams that had 12 wins the previous season.
Yep.
Okay.
Bring it.
And then the only thing that breaks it up was Chargers, who won 11, and then Commanders. So 6 games in a row.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's
Six
tough.
games
That's
in a row is
With the
11 plus teams.
That's tough.
Chargers
Last
playoff.
place.
And if you looked at
With
that,
that, like, I'm just sorry, but I was looking at
But
that
that's regular
resume.
season.
but if you looked at that,
go
don't you
crazy
think
in the
Jerry
regular
was like,
He went crazy last year. He had
He was hurt.
but before he got hurt, he had 8 games, 8 turnovers, interception, which was second in NFL. I could do that. I could be second.
Who?
Second, he was
bad,
tied for second interceptions
Okay.
in the NFL.
Okay, so what do you got them? 1-16?
That's how many games they're gonna play?
Yeah,
They're
17
gonna-
regular season.
No, I know. I'm saying they're
Like,
going to
you're
play. Like
saying
the
they'll
league
just
is going to
quit?
just allow them to keep playing games.
No,
for no
they'll
reason.
just quit.
They got to play. They got to
Like
play.
this is just like back in the day with the NBA. It's just a certain time where you just say, "Yeah,
They
you
just
guys
cut
don't."
that shit.
Yeah, y'all don't play
You're
no
good,
more.
you're
Him,
good.
Dallas, the Browns, just like after week like 12, just let it
No,
go.
I think the Cowboys is a good team. I'm not saying they're a bad team.
three. I give them three wins.
But
3 wins.
but they're not gonna be. Last year is like a scratch, bro. Everybody on the fucking roster was hurt. So you got to go back to like 23, 22. That's really who they are.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Last year, if every Parsons hurt, Lawrence hurt, Diggs hurt, Bland hurt, Dak hurt.
Zach Martin never was hurt. He got hurt last year.
Everybody was hurt on the team, so that's just going to be one of them years. That's a scratch.
Yep.
Before that, they was a playoff team 3 years in a row, so they're not a bad team. So what I'm saying is Parsons was there on them playoff teams 3 years in a row. So if you want to be a better team than you was with Parsons, then shit, your ass better be in the playoffs. You better be top in sacks. You better be top in takeaways. You better be top in pass deep. Like, bro, Parsons is a part of that shit. So I don't know if you're going to actually get back to that without him, because he a big part of that shit. So
I got a name for you. Their second-round pick. Just remember I said this. Everybody will laugh at me. Donovan Ezra-Waka.
I am not laughing at all. Skip, I'm not laughing at all.
Nah, that boy got ball skills out of this world. Great safety.
No, I'm talking about the pass rush.
The defensive man from Boston College.
I'm talking about Philly's guy.
Yeah, they are.
That kid from Boston College, I'm with you. Skip, he can play. He can play.
He can wheel and deal.
Yeah, he can play.
Well, 74% of YouTube Live said they're not going to be a better team this year. So let's talk about a winning team. We know